little things. There's almost shimmy, shimmy, things. There's almost shimmy, shimmy, things.
You're close. You're close.
Go! I got that part. Go, Johnny, go, go. I don't know.
Are you cutting up for Kaylynn?
Yo, yeah, because I got all three of us on the screen here on our podcast, and we can see us. Mm-hmm. You got her up here?
Oh,
hey.
She's on 4 now. She bounced.
Yeah, she bounced. And we kicked out the future Lieutenant Cotwell. It wasn't that something that bring her mic up. Wasn't that something?
It was.
Yeah, now it's back. The fact that you're still up on screen, Kenny, because I want you to be in on this conversation here for a second.
Thank you.
The fact that you were noticing the fact that she had served for 20 years.
Yes.
And I pointed out she's been, I'm sure she was a patrol officer at some point, boom, 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 and all that stuff, and then she's a sergeant. And I have been pushing for her to be a lieutenant 3 police chiefs ago.
You spoke it into existence.
Actually, he prayed.
Hey,
I was there.
On air.
Well,
I'm here for it.
We did what we had to do, and we made it possible. So we don't know when the promotion is. I hope she lets us know.
Right.
So that we can, whittle our way over there.
Definitely well earned.
Lieutenant Bryant, make sure that the promotion happens after 9 a.m.
Please.
so that Kenny and I can hustle out of here and go over and stand in the back and give her a standing ovation.
Right.
I just want to make sure at the Dogwood Festival, can I get a hot dog?
Yeah, there actually is a hot dog person there this year.
Hot dog at the Dogwood. That's
hot
for
dog,
me.
diggity dog.
All right. Well, if you're joining us now, this is round 2 of the podcast with Kaylynn Suarez. I don't know, I want to call you Caitlin, but it's Kaylynn.
It is.
Kaylynn.
No tease, but,
Right.
I've been called worse.
You're the executive director of the Dogwood Festival.
I am.
Ready or not, here it comes.
Amen.
This is the weekend that is going to happen, and the preparations are beginning with the Midway arrival. There's some people didn't hear that last time. Tell us what's going to happen this morning.
Yeah, so the Midway will arrive to start setting up today so it can get ready for inspections between Wednesday and Thursday. And that is the first of the startup. And then tomorrow I've got some lovely volunteers coming out to help set up bike rack. Basically, we're taking this year to do a slower setup so that way it's not so cumbersome on volunteers and it fits within their schedule and makes it more enjoyable.
Now, you said they're setting up bike racks. So folks who want to come down on bicycle, they can park their bikes? Is that?
No. So the bike
See?
racks are the 50 to 80 pound long metal things that help keep people from running the stage or separation. Yeah. They're just called bike racks.
You see, I need to get out more.
Hey, that's okay.
Candy,
but anybody that wants to lift, they can come out tomorrow.
Candy, did you know what a bike rack was in that?
Now that you mentioned it, they do look like bike racks, but no, they're barriers, right?
Yes, like the barricades, yes.
So, but you were familiar with these. You never tried to park your bike on.
Well, what's nice is you can see the stage and everything no matter where you sit,
Amen.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. So let's talk about the stage setup and the actual location of where things will be.
Yes.
So we got entertainment that's going to be at Festival Park.
Yes.
All right,
so
break it down for us.
all the music will be in Festival Park. So on Friday, we just posted our times for the concerts on Friday and Saturday. So Friday we'll have DJ Yodo take the stage, and then followed by him will be Trev Truth, our very own Trevor. And then we'll have the Yin Yang Twins who will be headlining.
All right, let's go to the important performance here of the evening. Trev Truth.
Yes.
I mean, Yin Yang. By the way, the
Yin Yang Twins are great. But let's talk about Trev.
Let's talk about Trev Truth. How did you come across him and say he needs to be a part of this thingamajig?
So, Mark had put on this 2/6 cipher, and I went to the screening of it, and I was watching as this, as he was performing, but I had heard about him through Dominique. And so the more and more I listened to him, he's just very talented. And we have a lot of talent here in Fayetteville. There's so many incredible, talented people. But he just stood out. He was very respectful, easy to talk to. He's easy to work with.
Well, I work with him he'll be in here tomorrow. The thing I want to caution, look, the thing I want to caution, and Kenny, I got you up here too because you can testify to this as well. Whatever you do not ask him to evaluate anything that's going on, because I don't care how great it is. his response will be,
It's all right.
"It's all right."
That is a true statement.
And actually, Trev is actually he's no, the Yin Yang twins were warming up for Trev. No,
Yeah, right?
okay.
Yeah,
But y'all watch out.
gonna be
Trev is
some
definitely somebody to watch here in town.
Well, and I told him, I was a floor guard at Seven Gables Skate Center for 20 some odd years when J. Cole was a floor guard. A lot of people don't know
All
that.
right.
So he was a floor guard.
Wow.
And so, to me, he's Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine,
Right.
tell them people no drinks on the floor. No skating in the center. Hey,
Right.
Jermaine, this is for couples only. What are these guys doing out here? Jermaine. Now he's J. Cole, and I can't talk to him anymore.
Oh. He's doing some great things, too.
And look, I'm joking about all that.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was a fantastic floor guard. He's good friends with my son, Gilbert Jr., and and he's at the level where he is because he is the person who is, and he is not changed. I like the fact that he pops into Fayetteville
Yes.
and credits. And Dreamville, what do you think the Ville is in Dream?
Right.
Okay? He's not forgotten where he's come from.
He's humble.
He is
He's
very
humble and
humble.
hardworking. Yes.
Right. And in this business, you have to be. And I've told Trev truth. As a matter of fact, I've been sending him a lot of things about how artists in the 80s and 90s were not treated right by their folks who wrote the contracts for them, how many of them didn't have any money.
Yep.
They were real rich in how they appeared with their teeth and all the rappers that they had, the gold, but they didn't own anything.
Yep.
And they couldn't use anything that they had to buy a house. Some were begging for money.
Yes.
But you see them perform, even a group like TLC. The way the perpetual contracts were written up, you just couldn't get.
Management got more of the money than the
Absolutely.
artist did.
They
And
didn't-
that's crazy.
And that's how it is. And so that's why, and unfortunately, you have a group like the Yin Yang Twins still performing because there is no money for them in terms of record sales. And now record sales are gone, and now it's streaming. You have to stream 1 million streams in order to get $5,000. I mean, it is amazing the way it is. Now, you're looking at me, you want to interject. Go ahead and interject.
But I do want to point out that on Saturday we have more talent, and some of it, is local. So we have DJ Problem, who will be taking the stage, and then we have Echo Stone. Those both are local individuals, and then for that we'll have Saved by the 90s. So there's literally something for everyone. The demographics for the music couldn't be more different. So if somebody's not very into the hip hop or rap scene, I encourage you to come out for some, a little bit of nostalgic music on Saturday.
I go on this rant on occasion because not only do I know J. Cole when he started, but I also I didn't sign my contract with Catawba Records, which was a part of CBS in the 1980s. People don't know I used to be a rapper as well. Watch out. So when I started spitting my rhymes and everything, and Trev True said, "It's all right."
It's all right.
He was sitting right in here. I was throwing down. Wiki, wiki. Yeah. Yeah.
But
I digress.
music is one of those things that I personally think that it just fits for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, what your price range is. When it's a free concert, it's for everybody.
All right, now look, I'm glad you brought that up. So let's get back to the message at hand here. The fact that the Dogwood Festival is here, you said it's a free concert, but not everything is free,
Nope.
but some things are free.
Yep.
So give us a breakdown on what is and what is not.
So if you want to eat, if you want to drink, if you want to buy something, shop, that's on you. Budget accordingly. But the music, it is free. So you can go and have a good time, take somebody out on a date, have family evening, friends, whatever. And the concert doesn't cost you anything but the gas. And, we all know where that's at. But at the end of the day, the food, there's something for everybody. So with that said, when you think about concert tickets and what they cost and you're getting it for free, at the end of the day, I think that people need to understand that concert tickets are usually expensive for something like this, and we're doing it at no cost to them.
All right, Kenny, I think at this point in our career here
Yes,
with
sir.
Kaylynn, we're going to need to prepare at the end of the day thing with
We
her.
are.
Like we did with the mayor.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Everything is coming to an end at the
But
end of the day.
I'll
we
take
did
it.
that with the mayor. Do you know we did that with the mayor? That whenever he said that, what did we do? We
He said that, and then I looped it a whole bunch of times to all of his different visits. He said it so much that I probably looped it about maybe 15
I
different
expect a
visits.
rap out of Trevor with that in
At the
it.
end of the day. At the end of
That's
the
what I
day.
want.
Okay, and look, he's a talented enough man to do it.
Yes.
If not, I'll take you to the 1980s, and I'll say at the end of the day,
I'll take it.
It was all right.
By the way, they erased that off my hard disk.
Get
so
in
I,
here, Dominique.
I can't play that.
Come on.
Come love me.
Dominique's here.
Dominique
All
is,
right.
this is the Johnny Carson show. Here she is. They're hugging. Dominique is in here. Sit down in chair number 2. And are you involved with Dominique? In case you don't know, is our multi-talented announcer on Rock 103.5. You just say Rock 103. Y'all
Rock
don't put
103 and then Q98.
Q98, and then she comes in here and gives us our morning hugs to make us get ready for the rest of the day. Are you like Trev Truth's manager, or you just happen to know him?
So, I like to think that I'm his manager. I've actually put him out to a couple of people, including Orlando Jones has a new record company, so I gave them his stuff and they're looking over it. But anybody that comes in becomes my assistant. I'm like, look, what do you really want to do?
Yeah, she asked me that.
Exactly.
She said, Gilbert, you're working at the radio station. You've been doing this for 50 years. What do you really want to do?
What do you really want to do?
What's your real dreams?
Yeah.
But Dominique, I will say also, last year I had a migraine and she got up on the stage, and she's always quick to do that at events and to help however she can. She's doing that this year for me, as a solo independent person. She is emceeing the festival for the Fayetteville Dogwood Festival.
Well, and here's the thing. If you've been to an event and it's not been emceed by Dominique, you haven't been to an event.
Amen. Not in Fayetteville.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
All right, I'm not going to tell you some of the places I'm going to be emceeing because I know you may elbow me out and say, I understand Gilbert's doing this. I have a little bit more experience at the thing here. Hey, look, well,
I'll partner up with you.
This is going to be a great event here.
Yes.
Come this Friday.
Yes.
It starts off with the barbecue deal.
Yeah, get a plate. I was very upset last year, and I already gave my grievance, but we went to go buy plates around 4:30, and they were already sold out. So if you're thinking about waiting to go to the Crime Stopper barbecue, don't do it. Go in the morning.
Well, Dominic,
get your plate.
You have tickets for the barbecue?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. Well,
I was going to utilize you guys and see who had tickets. I know you do. Closed mouths don't get fed, folks. Closed mouths
She's
don't
been
get
Ask
fed.
the questions.
Okay, look. Here's a ticket
Thank you.
for you, and give one to Trev Truth, your clientele.
There you
okay.
go.
You need a ticket?
No, I'm
okay.
good.
Now here's the question. Kenny, I've given you tickets, right?
I'll always take another one.
I know speak English. Okay.
No habla inglés.
Now, here's the thing, and you mentioned this. Just because you have a ticket doesn't mean you'll get a meal if you show up too late.
Yep.
What happened to you last year?
They sold out, and we were going to go buy about 12 to 15 plates. And when our board member got there, he called me back. He's like, "Hey, they're sold out. What do I do?" And I was like, "Well, figure it out." But
Well, I want to know which board member was this? Hey,
well, it's one of our former board members, Mr. Kieran Keys. Love him to death, and he was very. But he figured it out. So
he went somewhere else and got some.
Yeah, well, he did, and it was still barbecue, but it was not the same.
It's not the same.
I
Oh my
want
God.
everybody to know: don't wait. Go
All
get
right,
your
look,
plate.
somebody just texted me and said, "Hey, Gilbert, save a plate for your buddy." Who's that? Let me see who that might be. I'm gonna bust this person on the air right now
Yeah,
and see
go
who it is.
ahead.
Look, I got
Yeah.
buddy. You can roll up around. I think I went around
that's
11:30
Joe.
last year.
Joe, we got you.
Hey,
Okay, we'll
Joe.
take care of Joe. Parisa, you know Joe?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know him, Joe. You know, we know everybody. All right, look, we're out of time.
Okay.
And but
Perfect.
this has been good. Dogwood
Yes.
Festival, one last push.
Yeah,
Tell them.
Dogwood Festival, April 24th through the 26th. Be there, be square.
Yes.
See.
I didn't say at the end of the day.
No, you didn't.
But at the end of the
But-
day,
but
But at
the-
the end of the day, you better be
Better be
there.
there.
But what you said was, it was aight.
It is aight. We're pretty awesome.
All right, stay where you are. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. Let's have Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsey.
After a cool start to our Tuesday morning, the rest of the day will be mainly sunny with a high of 73. Overnight will be mostly clear with a low of 48, and Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 86. After a chilly morning, temperatures will quickly start to warm up by Wednesday, with highs returning to the 80s through the end of the week, but we don't have any chance for rain until this weekend. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much. Retired Major from the police, Sheriff's Police Department, Joe Parisi. We got you. We got a plate for you. 55 degrees right now across the board in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and Spring Lake. You're listening to News Talk 640. We're WFNC.
This report is sponsored by the CCM Memorial Day Golf Event at Gates 4, May 13th. This May 13th, join us at Gates 4 for a Memorial Day Golf Event supporting